Yo, how's it going, guys? This is your host, the Cold Enigma, coming to you with part 7 of the Super Mario 3D World 100% walkthrough. Today, I bet you guys are wondering, though, why are all these levels completed that we haven't even seen yet? Well, unfortunately, I recorded gameplay of all the levels with commentary, but I guess my Elgato, died, and, it didn't render properly, so I had to throw away the footage. So we're just gonna do them all over again, just so you guys can get this full experience. Unfortunately, though, I already got the stamp that was here, and I don't remember exactly what it was. So yeah, sorry about that. But here's at least one of the levels that we missed. Continuing on, World 3-4, Pretty Plaza Panic. This level contains a stamp, a Peach button, so only Peach can get the certain stamp that is in this level. Go behind here. The first star is right there. I think this level is advertised as a speedrun level because it is insanely short. The first star was right there, and the second star literally is right here. In the form of this bunny, gotta grab it. Yep, got him. Second star. Here's the Peach button. Jump on the button. It works in the same way that the Mario button worked back in Really Rolling Hills in World 2. Only Mario can press that certain button. Alright, go on this cloud. Just shoot you right up to the clouds where you can get the third and final green star. Ah, man. Me starting this channel has definitely made me play my Wii U a little bit more. I definitely miss playing it a lot. When I first got it, I played it pretty much every day. But then that was before the PlayStation 4 came out, and I just got that and I barely touched this thing again. Grab some of these coins. They never run out, just so you know. You can keep pressing these until the time ends, but just wanted to show you guys that before I left. Alright, and then we finished that level. So I hope you guys I know Easter was a couple days ago. I hope you guys had a great Easter with your families and stuff. I sure did. I ate a lot. I still got a lot of food left over as well too, so I'm probably gonna be digging into that for the rest of the evening here after I finish our time here. But let's see. I wonder what's been. I wish there was some news I could talk about regarding Nintendo and just games in general. I guess we could probably talk about. Some of those new possibilities that they found with the Legend of Zelda game, which is why they held it back. Because I always thought that was thought that was kind of mysterious though. Because that was one of the reasons why they pushed it back is because development saw new opportunities and possibilities for making the game. So I was wondering what those possibly could mean. This probably goes back to that rumor that the Happy Mask salesman is in the will be in this game. There's a rumor that he will actually appear somewhere in some shape or form in the game. So that's probably one of them. I'm hoping that we'll actually have an instrument to play. Like there'll be an instrument we have to play or use, kind of like the Wind Waker baton or the ocarina, or I'm trying to think. Was there any other instruments in the game? I think those were the two big ones. I think were those two. But I guess the Wind Waker isn't necessarily an instrument. It's just a command stick pretty much. But yeah, I'm really excited for the Zelda game. That game's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I've always enjoyed Zelda. Like I said in the previous videos, that I still play the Wind Waker HD. I always have a good kick out of that. As a matter of fact, I just actually finished it about a couple of days ago with all the heart pieces and stuff, and it's definitely fun. Definitely was a great experience again to play that. I remember back when it came out in the GameCube when I was still a kid. I actually got I think there was a Prima guide for it or something. I don't know. I got this book with it, and it had showed me where everything was, and it made it a lot easier. But I definitely could say they probably killed a little bit of the experience for me. Having this search that stuff and use the in-game hints and stuff. But it definitely made stuff a lot easier along the way. Another game I'm also excited for to see, definitely see at E3 will be the Star Fox game. I think the last Star Fox game I played, I think the one was on the GameCube. I never played the DS ones, like Star Fox Command or whatever it was called. The last one I played was Assault, and I thought that was great. I thought that was a great game. I wish it had more of the space levels though, because it had a couple of the Landmaster levels where you had to command the tanks and stuff like that. been on, and then on ground combat and stuff. But yeah, the Star Fox game should be pretty good. I hope. Now, the one thing I do hope though, I don't want it to be like, I don't want them to put like a lot of motion controls in it. Like, I don't want to be moving around the gamepad. Let me get my Pro controller, just sit down and play it. I feel like that's one of Nintendo's biggest flaws. Like, they can be real intuitive with their gameplay and really creative, but on the other hand, some people just don't want to be moving around that much. Like a really good, damn it, I just got hit. But a really good example of this for me, honestly, was Super Mario Galaxy. Like, the game itself, this game was great, but it's like if you didn't have the sensor, you were shit out of luck, because you had the pointer and all that. Like, I would have loved it. I would have loved this Galaxy was like more traditional, just like this game is, or Mario 64 or something like that. I kind of don't want to have to be moving around a lot like that. If that was one thing I could wish for in the game, that'd be probably what I wish for the most. Let's see, what other good Nintendo games are coming out that are possibly going to be coming out. The Yarn Yoshi game. I think I talked about this in an earlier video too. That game, it looks great, but I hope it's difficult in some ways. Like, not extremely difficult, but I do hope that it brings a little bit of a challenge. Because Yoshi kind of falls into like the same league as like Kirby. Like, people think it's really cute and like doesn't have that platforming genius, should I say? Like, it doesn't have that platforming skill. It doesn't take skill to play. Like, I kind of want the Yoshi game to be, has some difficulty, maybe kind of cringe a little bit, because that creates the memories. That'll create the memories of why I want to keep that I enjoyed the game when it came out. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all the Nintendo games that I can think of right now that I really want to play. Yeah. So I guess on a completely different note, and on the other side of the console spectrum, word on the street is for all you FPS lovers out there. Word on the street is that the new Call of Duty game actually isn't. It actually isn't World at War II. It's really it's more likely looking like it's gonna be Black Ops 3 now. And I don't know relatively how I feel about that, honestly. Because like with Black Ops 3, I know it'll probably be in the future. And when it comes to Call of Duty, I'm kind of done with stuff being in the future. Like, Advanced Warfare is great. It's a great game. It's great with friends as well. But like, I kind of don't like. I don't know, that whole EXO stuff. Sometimes I just don't want to have to worry about somebody coming and giving me the boot with from above. Like, come on, dude. Like that game, playing it makes me nervous almost. Like, it's just knowing that somebody can come and end your life out of nowhere. They can be above you, below you, anywhere, and that kind of ruins some of the experience for me a little bit as a player who's been playing it since like Modern Warfare. The original Modern Warfare. I think the original Modern Warfare had like the best. It had the best formula for Call of Duty. It was fun to play, and it was simplistic too. You just get 3 sword streaks: the UAV, the strike, the little flyover, and you get the chopper. That was it. And it had great guns, great gameplay, and the community for it was pretty big. It was a really big community. And it spawned a lot of stuff like MLG and all that. That was like the start of MLG and stuff. So I hope that the next Call of Duty game is, it can be in the future, but I hope it doesn't go so far that they're making stuff that we aren't even thinking about. Like, in terms of how future games go, I think Black Ops 2 was enough future for me. Like, it was enough to where it still felt like it was modern. If anything, I would want just a flat out Modern Warfare game again, but I guess we'll have to wait for Treyarch. I mean, not Treyarch. We'll have to wait for Infinity Ward for that. Let's see, what other gaming news can I talk about? I guess another Nintendo news I've been hearing that's been floating over the internet for like the past couple of weeks is Nintendo's making mobile games now. And I know a lot of people were like kind of ruining the day Nintendo would do that, but I'm I'm kind of actually excited to see what they could possibly do with when it comes to mobile games. Like, are they gonna be straight up standalone titles? Are they gonna be remakes of old games? Kind of like what Sega's been doing with the original Sonic games on the Genesis and stuff like that. Like, will it be like that, or will it be something else? Because I could see like a Mario platformer on on my iPhone or something like that. I probably wouldn't buy it, but I can see them making a profit from that, definitely. I definitely could see them making a killing with that. Now, quick on a side note though, I don't think you were able to get that star without a cat suit. I don't think. The only reason why I was able to get it with Peach is because he has her natural ability to floating thing. But I think you need a cat suit to get that last star. But I'm not entirely sure. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. All right, and there we have it. We have finished all the courses that I skipped over because of bad rendering. Yeah, that really sucked. I had gotten all the commentary files and stuff ready to go in Vegas, and then find out the video's corrupted. I was like, oh my god, are you serious? So that might be happening a couple of times in this LP, unfortunately. But hey, we'll make do. Anyway, guys, thanks for coming out. This has been your host, the Cold Enigma. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay frosty, my friends.